Hey everyone, I'm leaving the gym right now and I'm getting ready for work, and my workout did not go as planned, so I'm going to be a little spicier in this video than usual. I want to talk about the blatant hypocrisy about, what's an acceptable body type, particularly women's body types in media, whether it be comics, video games, what have you. And, this has something to do with the J. Scott Campbell issue of late, but it's not solely focused on that. But really quick, J. Scott Campbell, a comic artist, did a piece of Mary Jane Watson in 2009, and people are calling him out, or somebody called him out and fixed his work, and it's caused this big controversy back and forth about, people are like, where are her organs? And that's not what a woman looks like, and you can't sit like that. And they're whining, but many of the same people that are whining about this illustration saying, no, like women can't look like that, that's not real, are the same people that last year when The Last of Us Part 2 came out, everybody was roasting the character Abby because she's hyper muscular, and everyone was like, oh, she must be trans and blah blah blah. And all these fucking people were like, well, no, women's bodies look different, women can have different shapes, women can have muscle, blah blah, not all women have to have huge boobs and blah blah. And guess what you're right. Women have different body types, different body shapes. Some women, as seen on fucking garbage reality TV, are 800 pounds plus, and all they do is drink milkshakes and eat pizza for weird guys with fetishes, and then they get reality shows on TLC about it, and people follow them for reasons absolutely unknown to me. But, so that's a body shape. It's not a good one, but that's a body shape. And then you have people like Tess Holliday that are, 5 foot, whatever, 6, and they're 400 pounds and on the cover of Cosmos saying that they're healthy, which is scientifically an absolute garbage lie. And oh my God, don't even get me started. The amount of research that I have done on this, between the connection of the human microbiome, like in your gut compared to your brain, and how 90% of the connection between your brain and gut goes from gut to brain, meaning if you eat a dumpster fire diet, then guess what? You're probably going to be mentally poor and unwell and often depressed. But anyway, Abby, I actually liked the character Abby. At first in the game, and I won't spoil it because of her actions, at first I fucking hated her, and then as I played the game, I actually really liked her. And I thought I thought she looked really badass. Yes, she's got small boobs and she's got big muscles, and she looks more masculine than your traditional video game female. And a lot of people got really fucking butthurt, and she's the butt of a lot of jokes, and everybody's making memes about her being like She-Hulk, basically, like the new over-the-top She-Hulk. And, I don't mind those. I mean, I don't like those memes, but it is what it is. I'm not going to get into internet fucking arguments with people about it. But yeah, all these people were defending Abby, saying, well, women have different body types. Not all women need to have, tiny little waist and huge boobs and stuff. You're absolutely right. But guess what? Some women do naturally, or augmented, have tiny waist and big boobs. And guess what? The way J. Scott Campbell drew Mary Jane was a small waist, and he even defended it by showing, an outline of like where her rib cage would be and stuff. It's like, just because you can't see something doesn't mean he didn't factor it in when drawing the anatomy for that illustration. So you can't sit on one side, whether you go, oh, Abby's a disgusting, man, and blah, 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 and then be all for the stylized Mary Jane. But at the same time, you can't sit there and say, this is so wrong, this is disgusting, this is bad, I'm going to fix Mary Jane illustration because no women ever look like this, and blah, blah, blah. And then defend, morbidly obese supermodels and superheroes in fiction, and, like the really fat Amazonian chick that was in a recent Wonder Woman comic, which to me, that made no sense. But anyway, I didn't read it. I just saw a review of it, and, I have no desire to read it. But you can't sit there and defend one and then vilify the other. If your argument is that women don't all look the same, and women can have different body types. You are absolutely correct. So practice what you fucking preach and stop whining about stylized figures that look ideal to many, but you don't like it because maybe it's not what you look like, you know, or maybe you think it's setting a bad precedent. Guess what? I'm a bodybuilder and I follow a lot of different female athletes, some very muscular, some not so much. They're more petite in their frame and their musculature, but I see actual humans posting videos, and I see them in the gym, and I see them, up on stage when they're competing and stuff, who have, and granted, this isn't most people, and that's the whole point for comics. You don't want your superheroes looking like the average person. At least the majority of comic readers don't, because that's the whole point. They're supposed to look super. They're supposed to look special, extraordinary. But I see actual people that have big, full, round quads, very shapely, round butt built by, muscle, and then a layer of fat on the outside. That's just how humans are. And a small waist. And some of them have boobs, whether they be augmented or natural. That's all genetic. But these people do exist. Just because you don't look like that, and you'll never look like that, and maybe you don't like that look because probably deep down you resent it, doesn't mean that nobody else can look like that. And the same goes for the women with smaller breasts who have naturally a more muscular build. They exist. It's okay. Women that are heavier, they exist. It's okay. So, again, my workout didn't go as planned. That's why I'm still a little fiery right now. But, and then I have to go and rinse off quick and get ready for work. But the hypocrisy is just so fucking stupid, and I'm sick of it. If you're going to sit there and defend, women's body types because of how diverse and different they can be, then accept your own fucking argument. They can be different. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. If you want to call me out and disagree with me, that's fine, but you better bring some valid arguments. I do love engaging with you guys in the comments. And if you see this hypocrisy and you agree with me, please let me know as well. Throw a like and throw a comment because, again, I want to discuss it. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.